guys, hope you're ready for some more Thermos. I just had lunch, so I'm feeling pretty good. So just from the preview, I can see 1 and box 2 is going to be restricted. That might be cool. Well, it's kind of restricted. Not really. Could be anywhere there. But these do restrict it. Okay, good. I'm recording. Oops, didn't mean to hit my mic there. One can't be in this Thermo. One can only be in those 3 spots in that row, but that's not super useful. This one's pretty restricted. Three, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I think no matter what, it has to end with 7, 8, 9. Whether this is a 2 or 3, this has to be 4 and a 5. So it could go 2, 4, 5, or it could go 3, 4, 5. My math is wrong. Oh, right, because of 6. 6 could be in there, okay. Wait, I didn't mean to click that. Nonetheless, I did just find out that apparently clicking like that is a thing. This can't go 6, 7, 8, 9 because there's a 7 there. So this 6 is restricted into that column at least. Whoops, I meant to do the smaller 6. I was confused for a second. I was like, what? What are you trying to say to me there, game? Alright, 1. No. Maybe 2 is where to look. This could be 4. That could go 4, 5, 6. So this could be 4. 5, and this is 5 or 6. Okay, so this definitely can't be a 2. So 2 here is restricted to that row, 2 here is restricted to this row. 2 is kind of restricted, but not really over there. If you look at this though, 2 can't be there. Alright, let's just write down all the places 2 can't be. Right. So in the finished puzzle, 2 is either there or there. This could go 4, 6, so I have to remember there's no 5 down there, guaranteed. So this has to be 4 or above. So it could be 4, 5, 6. Nines in this column have to be in one of those spots, which means that has to be a 9. Is that super helpful? Ah, it forces a 9 into one of these spots, which forces this to be a 9. Similarly, 9 is forced into one of these spots, which forces this to be a 9. That's not a 761 triple, so I can't use it like that. Because there could be a 9 here, or 6, 7, 1. Yeah. Unfortunately. Maybe it's time to look at 1s again. Like here, 1 is restricted to rows 5 and 6, but that's not the same in any other box. The annoying thing about figuring out that the 9s are on the end is that it doesn't actually help. Because I can't be like, oh well, we need numbers lower than 9, because every number is lower than 9. Except for 10, but 10 doesn't go on a Sudoku anyways. I have to remember that 2 is fake news. So this could be anything really. It could go 4, 5, 6, 8. That's pretty darn restricted. That's nice. Well, 3 can't be here. This is so close to being something here. It can't go 1, 2, 3 because there's a 2 here. So this can't be a 3, so this has to be the 3. That's something. Something for nothing. Do-do-do. 3, 6, and 7. So 2 and 4 have to be on the outside. What else is missing? 5 and 8. 2, 4, 5, and 8. So this can't be 2 or 8. So this is either 5 or 4. 2, 4, 5, and 8. And 9, there has to be a 9 somewhere here. So 9 is either here or there. So that's a 1 or a 3. This has to be bigger than 1. 5, 6, 7, or 8. Let's say it's the lowest possibility. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay, that's not quite a usable thing. Oh, 8 here. Is in the thermometer, so that's restricted, and this has to be 8. There's to be 8 in this row, so that has to be 8. This is 8 for Sudoku reasons. Somewhere up there, I'm sure we'll figure that out eventually. So maybe I just have to go in order, look at 7s now. No. Don't think 7s are helpful. Could be here. Okay, so this square feels important. This 5 can't be here on the thermometer. Is that good enough? I don't know. Let's look at 4s. This is where it gets good for in this row. Means that this can no longer be a 4. So this has to be a 5. This has to be a 6. Could really be anywhere in this thermometer, I think. question is, could this be a 6? And the answer is no. It can't go 4, 5, 6. So this is a 1, 6 pair. Which means that this has to be the 6. Which is pretty important. So the possible numbers here... Well, this can only be a 4. It must have gotten the other possibilities removed. Now this can only be a 3, and this can only be a 2. Let's see. I think there is something with the 3s before I clicked away. Yeah, this 3s, 4s. 2, 3 pair, not quite. Where can 2 go in this row? There's a 1, 6 pair. Both the thermometers there. Mean that the 2 must be there. 2 here is restricted to the same rows as the square. So they form a kind of X-wing. Can't figure out anything with 1s yet. Yes. Now that I know that both of these are restricted, they do a double sort, so this cannot be a 1, so this is the 1, this is the 6. 6 could be on the thermometer. In fact, it probably is. I think this has to be 4, 6, 7. Because that's the lowest that it could be. This is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is missing. 5 is also missing in this block, which means we can finish it. Needs a 4. There has to be a 4 in here now. This can only be a 1 from something. I'm just going to take that at face value. One is restricted to 2 positions here, which is interesting, but I'm not sure if it's usable yet. 2, 3 pair here. That might end up being nice. Ah, 3's in this block. 3's and 6, but there's already a 6, so I can't use that. So that can't be a 3. And this could be a 3. So 9 and 7 are missing here, which leaves 8, 4, and 5 left. And now this is a 2, 3 pair as well. No, not 3. There's a 3 there. 2, 7 pair. This can only be a 5. So this can only be a 4. This can only be a 3. Okay, what was going on with the 4s? Oh, they figure out this pair, which is nice. Don't remember why I highlighted 9s, but all the thermometers are done aside from the rightmost one. So there needs to be a 2 and a 6 here, so this has to be the 6. This has to be the 2. so I know it's legit. 9, 6, 7, 2 are all written in, so what's missing? I haven't looked at 5s. Threes are restricted, 5s are restricted, 2s aren't. How about 4s? 4s are somewhat restricted. Oh, this row's done. There needs to be a 1, 7, so this has to be a 3 now, a 4. Five, 2, and 7. This needs a 1 and a 7. That's 5, that's 2. This is a 2, 3 pair. Might as well write that in. 5, 9 pair up here. So all the 5's done. Seven X-Wing. I'm sure there'll be some way of fixing that. What should I be looking at next? I did get a solve with a 1 recently, that might be something. This is almost something, but not quite. I would need to get rid of this space. Let's just go in order and see what we can get. Ah, this 3 is actually true now, okay. That's the thing, is that once you get used to ignoring something for thermo logic, you kind of forget about regular logic. 8, 7 pair, this is a 1, 9, seeing one of those. This one pushes this into being a 7, this is a 1. This is a 7, this is an 8, this is an 8. Alright, that's the last one left. I meant that literally, but it does work as last one left. I do like doing 2 puzzles, but I think that was complex enough to be worthy of its own video. So thanks for watching, I'll see you next time for that puzzle, and I'll see you in the next one.